Welcome to the big show.
He could go all the way.
Second period, no score. The goaltending would keep it that way. Duluth Central's Seth Anderson with an opening, but Hermantown's Lucas Lidstrom has the brick wall tonight. The Trojans also with good defense. Joe Himmelsbach stops Matt Klikotka in the second. Who would score first to break up this sea of defense? Duluth Central, and Johan Flintoff for the Trojans with the opening goal. Central pulls off what might not be an upset after all, 2-1.
Central and Denfeld with a meeting at the deck. 1-0 Denfeld already. Hunter's trying to clear the puck, but Danny Carlson with a shot. Captain Joe Buckley puts it in the back of the net. Game tied 1-1 in the second. Buckley wants to study aviation in college. He's also a member of the golf team for Central. Later, Captain Carl Reinke breaks in and scores for the Trojans, 2-1 in favor of Central. That coming with 1.2 seconds left in the second period. Also a baseball player and soccer player, and he'd like to play junior hockey. Final score in this one, it was Central over Denfeld by a final score of 5-1.
East is the powerhouse. Central has had a couple tough years. East is a state tournament regular. Central hasn't been since '96. David, meet Goliath. But it could be different tonight. East has won just one of their first 6, while Central's won 3 straight, including wins over Class A powers, Silver Bay and Hermantown. Let's
Central 3-2. The Hounds, of course, a double-A team, play a tough double-A schedule. Central, a single-A team. Here, Brian Craigness with a shot, tipped by Seth Anderson. Trojans with some pressure. Then East, Kurt Eilers with a chance, and he's denied in the opening period. Adam Youngblom, watch this pass right on the tape. Perfect play. Central with a chance, but again, they're turned away. More pressure for the Trojans in the East end. Danny Carlson in front. Carl Reinke gets to the rebound here, slaps it through the goalie's pads, and just like that, Central had a 1-0 lead after 1 period of play against the Duluth East Greyhounds. However, the Hounds rally with 3 unanswered goals. They win it 3-1 your final. East now 2-4-1 overall. Central is 3-3 on the season.
Superior Spartans made quite a splash as they ran deep into the Wisconsin State Hockey Playoffs. It's been quite an improvement for the Spartans over the past few years as they've returned to glory, and they might be a prototype for Duluth Central. Once mighty, the Trojans fell on some tough years, but their red-hot start this season could be a sign that things are starting to come around. Let's go to Westman Arena. Spartans and Trojans. That was a big war at one time, wasn't it? History buffs? I can't remember. First period, no score. Central with a 5-on-3, but Superior breaks free. Joe Himmelsbach keeps the game scoreless, though. No score through 1. Second period, Superior with tally first. Kyle Peterson with the centering pass. Tony Jansen slams it in, 1-0 soup. Later in the second, Brett Olson fakes the slap shot and then uses the wrister to score and put the Spartans up 2-0. But Central has not quit all year, wouldn't quit tonight. Seth Anderson in front to Danny Cannon. 2-1 Superior after 2. But Superior pulls away, ending up winning it 5-2.
Two Harbors Arena, Central and the Agates. Second period knotted at 1. Here comes Duluth Central. Carl Reinke for Central in front. He and Two Harbors goalie Steve Mikolajek, but advantage goalie. Goalie gets the save here, still 1-1. Later in the second, Two Harbors now with the charge. Adam Laxa with an innocent centering pass that finds a Central stick and goes in, 2-1. Two Harbors. Central would answer minutes later. Watch 17 in red. He's digging, mucking, grinding in the corner. That's Seth Anderson. Fancy moves, fancier shot, worthy of a group hug. Central goes on to win this one. On Duluth Central, 2-0 Central, early second. Mesabi East on the power play. Mike Lafreniere with a great inside shot for the Giants, but Central goalie Joe Himmelsbach with the save. Joe is a major reason for the Trojans' success this year. Central with a 2-on-1. Seth Anderson as Maverick, Johan Flintoff as Goose. Anderson shoots. Flintoff picks up the scraps, just like the movie. 3-0 Central. The Trojans roll on in this one. 5-0 the final score.
Central looking to continue their winning ways, hosting Mesabi East at the deck. We'll have more on Carl Reinke coming up tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Central already leading 1-0 in the first here. Seth Anderson with a puck finds Johan Flintoff, 2-0 in favor of Central at the deck. Later, a shot from the point, but Joe Buckley, right spot, right time, buries the rebound. 3-0 Central, and the final score 5-0 Central with the win over Mesabi East tonight at the deck. you'll soon know Captain Carl Reinke. As Alex Walker reports, Reinke is one of the players that has been making a big difference for Central this year.
Hardee's and Cellular One present this week's high school hockey star of the week.
Very quietly, the Central boys hockey team is having a solid season, and a big reason why is their biggest player, Carl Reinke, is having a breakout year of his own.
I've been doing all right. You know, last year was real tough on me because I had to wear a shoulder brace the whole season, and I ended up having shoulder surgery at the end of February last season, and it's been nice being able to shoot and been putting the puck in the net, and hopefully I'll keep doing it.
In my 6 years that I've been here, I don't think we've had a guy who's been more competitive. He's just got a nasty streak about him, doesn't like to lose, and I think it shows with his game. He's a tough kid, plays hard.
Reinke isn't surprised by the Trojans' success, though he enjoys taking advantage of other teams' low expectations.
I think that's our biggest weapon. Nobody thinks anything of us is coming in, and our biggest game this year, we think it was our 3-1 loss to East. We had a 1-1 in the third period. We thought we had them, and they had a couple breaks, and they took it to us, but first time in years, Central played with them, and it's a real positive experience.
In Duluth, Alex Walker, News 6 Sports.
Thanks, Alex. They have a big game. They go down the hill to take on Marshall tomorrow, so a little rivalry there. And Reinke could hurt himself. He keeps going in the boards like that.
He does that a lot,
into the
doesn't
boards.
he?
He could have, hurt a shoulder or something.
Yeah, right after he scores, he's always hitting the wall.
He loves scoring.
Bungee man or something.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
Up the hill to Mars Lakeview Arena, Duluth Marshall under the spotlights. Duluth Central thinking this could be the big road win. Not to mention these two teams don't like each other a whole lot. Exhibit A. First period, no score. Central's Danny Cannon nearly puts the Trojans on their high horse. Cannon almost sneaks one past Marshall goalie Casey Geisler, but still scoreless. Marshall on the power play, like a jackal attacking fresh meat. Dan Moline with the first shot. Brandon Johnson the final shot. 1-0 Duluth Marshall. This game fell apart for Duluth Central. 7-1 Marshall the final score in a game that we had pegged to be much, much closer. Central hosting Ely. Second period, 1-0 Central. The men of Troy after more. Carl Reinke to Aaron Soderlund for the Trojans' goal. 2-0 Central. The Trojans would make it 3-0 as I'm walking down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, they make it 4-0. Ben Brose fires in the fourth goal of the game. Central with 5 more in the final period. The Trojans win 9-0. Tied at 2, Central working the zone. Johan Flinthall to Seth Anderson for the go-ahead goal. 3-2 Trojans. 8 minutes left in regulation. Blake Colquist with a slapper. Top shelf. 4-2 Duluth Central. With 6:40 left, Denfeld will cut it to 4-3. 4.5 to go. Sean Swapinski with a huge goal on the power play. We are tied at 4. Final minute of regulation. Central charging. Brett Olmanson keeps Denfeld alive with a huge save. We go to overtime. Central on the power play. Adam Soderlund with a shot, a mess in front. Seth Anderson ends it with a game-winning goal. 5-4. Duluth Central, the victor tonight. One or two area boys hockey teams break out and surprise us. Duluth Central is that team for the boys single-A schools. The Trojans have not posted a winning record in a decade. Yes, a decade. Today and tomorrow offer home games for the Trojans to look to lock down a high playoff seed in Section 7A South. 2 Pioneer Hall, the men of Troy facing 2 Harbor. 4-2 in December. First period, the Trojans swirling but not scoring. Seth Anderson's shot is wide left. 2 minutes later, a loose puck in front of 2 Harbor's goalie, Steve Mikolojek. Danny Cannon fires wide right. Still no score. Central on the attack again. Moments later, Aaron Soderlund with a pass to Cannon for the mini breakaway. Another wide shot. Duluth Central would break through with a late goal in the first period to lead 1-0. However, Central scored once we shut it down and left. 4 goals in the second, 1 in the third. They go on to win 6-0 the final score.
The ice against 2 Harbors. Second period, Matt Klepkotka walks out of the corner and puts Central on top 2-0. The Trojans weren't finished. Later in the period, Carl Reinke skates into the zone, working the give-and-go perfect Conkins. Central had 4-0 after 2, and the Trojans went on to win tonight 6-0.
But Central is making a very solid case for the second spot. To the deck, Moose Lake area and the men of Troy. Third period, Central already up big, but a nice goal here to pad the lead. Carl Reinke breaks it out, gets it to Joe Buckley. While falling, he passes it to Reinke for the tally. 7-0 Duluth Central, 2 minutes left. Final seconds, Buckley gets a goal for himself. Got to take care of yourself first sometimes. Sprung by Johan Flintal, opens up, goes backhand as Central goes on to win this one 8-0. Now, imagine playing hockey as a boy for 10 years and then having doctors say your playing days may be over. One Duluth Central senior is closing out his high school career with an ending that few could have imagined.
A lot of them are old.
Aaron Soderlund has more hockey medals than he knows what to do with. When Aaron squeezes into his number 6 hockey jersey, his mother Crystal's heart still melts.
I told him, I said, boy, when you put on that number 6 uniform, I don't know.
Crystal remembers another number 6 for Duluth Central, Ward Soderlund, her husband and Aaron's father. Aaron and his teammates are shaping their own legacy for Central. The Trojans are in the middle of their first winning season in a decade. Yet few people actually know what Aaron Soderlund goes through just to play hockey. For a defenseman, Aaron takes plenty of shots. He has to take at least 2 every day.
We're out, and that's done.
Aaron is a type 1 diabetic. 4 years ago, Crystal noticed something amiss with her teenage son.
Aaron just didn't feel like going and playing boot hockey with the buddies over at the fire hall.
He was diagnosed just before the 8th grade.
You know, at first they didn't know if I was going to be able to play hockey, and I told them right away, you know, I'm not going to let something like this stop me.
Hockey players who are diabetics are very hard to find. Aaron himself has never met one. The physical, draining nature of hockey can discourage many. Between periods or just during practice, Aaron will check his sugar status. Sometimes he will prick his finger. After 4 years, he often can just tell. Central's season has left its players tingly, but tingly fingers are a way of life for Aaron.
We've been very fortunate. Aaron has always dealt with it very well.
Over the last couple of years, we've come to trust him knowing his body. And it doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while, Aaron needs to take a time out.
Carbohydrate intake is the key to keep Aaron balanced. Every meal is planned, each bite of food measured against its future impact.
You learn discipline really quick, just to say no to stuff, you know. If you can't have something, you just say no. But if you really want it, you just got to take a shot. Or
only one outward sign exists of the disease.
It says type 1, diabetic type 1.
Central won 7 games in a row recently. One opposing coach called Aaron their best player. Aaron is an honor student, yet he wants to ride out hockey as far as he can go.
He's talking about going away to juniors, and I told him, I said, if you decide to do that, you will have a calling card, and you will call me.
Aaron says there will be a cure. He will be cured.
Aaron still has some business to take care of with Central High School. The playoffs are days away, but Aaron Soderlund has already mastered his own private journey. The Bears and Trojans in Section 7 single A brackets to the deck. No score first period. Central on the attack. Aaron Soderlund shoots from the point, but high score. Carl Renke uncorks a trickler into the goal. 1-0 Duluth Central. The Trojans would add 2 more goals. Late second, now 3-0 Central. Evelyn Gilbert out to get on the board. Brian Smith gets a hold of the puck right in front. Golden Bears down just 2 at 3-1. Third period, Central turned to goalie Joe Himmelspach for the win. The senior was top flight tonight. 30 saves for the Trojans. Uncountable frustration for the Golden Bears. The Trojans added an empty net goal to advance on 4-1. Central and the Lumberjacks, late first period, no score. That would change. Cloquet's Dustin Rowe with an air hockey shot that somehow finds its way into the net. A sign of things to come for Rowe. 1-0. Cloquet. Central was rattled. Cloquet was gone in 60 seconds. Kyle Olson to Alan Roschel. One deke move, then past the goal. A 2-0 Lumberjacks. Rowe with a hat trick. Cloquet rolls on 6-2, the final score.
You have to win to advance. Joe Himmelspach. Great game in nets. 30 saves for Central. Trojans led 3-1 after 2. It appears they go up 4-1 here, but they were offsides on the empty netter. It's still 3-1. But Joe Buckley wins this race to the open puck. He does score. That one does count. Central goes on to win 4-1. They advance. They'll face International Falls. Central 15-10-1. They advance into the next round.
God, I got to get over it. I got to get a paper and check this out. I went over to my sister's house, check the headline. And I pull the paper out, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. How's that? Thank you.
Welcome.
How's that? Duluth Central wins Roseau Boys Hockey Tournament. Did you catch this?
No. I guess I look at it like you do college football.
Senior center Carl Reinke had a goal and 2 assists, and goalie Joe Himmelspach made 42 saves as Duluth Central tied Roseau 5-5 in overtime to win the Roseau Holiday Boys High School Hockey Tournament. Way to go, Troy boys.
Well, how do you win a tournament with a tie?
Central was 2-0-1 during the tournament to win the title determined by a points system. The Trojans had victories over Mound, West Tonka, and Monticello. Roseau trailed 3-0 in the first period, and 5-2 with less than 7 minutes to play. The Rams scored twice in the last minute of regulation, including a goal with 1 second remaining to tie it. And Duluth Central is champions based on the point system. Way to go, Troy. I'm telling you what, they haven't had a headline. Central hasn't had a headline like that.
Roseau trailed 3-0 in the first. Oh,
yeah.
Rams scored twice. For a second, I thought you meant Central trailed 3-0. So, okay, Roseau put on the heat.
Yeah.
At that point, it's better it didn't go into overtime.
Maybe.
A big noise playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock you. All right. Time after time, I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my shells and kicks in my face, but I've come through. And I need to go on, 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 on. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses.